Dave Rennie and All Blacks has named their team to face the Springboks in the first game of the Greatest Rivalry Tour. And guys, it is a good one. We've got Ardie, Savea, the captain, back once again in that 8 jersey for the All Blacks. And we all know what he can do at ruck time. He's a great ball fetcher as well. And he has got good, strong carries as well. And I have no doubt that he will make his impact for the All Blacks come this game against the Springboks at Ellis Park. But guys, when we look at this front row that Dave Rennie has picked for the Springboks at Ellis Park, we've got the same front row than what we saw against the Vodacom Bulls last Saturday evening. We've got obviously Ivan de Groot and Tyrone Lomax. They are the props for this game. And then Cody Taylor, what a game did he have against the Bulls as the captain as well last Saturday evening at Loftus Versfeld. I have no doubt they will be absolutely crucial at scrum time, especially for the All Blacks against the Springboks. It's gonna be interesting to see how it goes at scrum time, but it's a good looking front row that Dave Rennie has chosen. Then guys, in the second row, Dave Rennie did go with Josh Lord and Fabian Holland, and what a couple of good games did Fabian Holland have against the likes of the Bulls and the Stormers. He was absolutely brilliant, and I have no doubt that he will make his impact at lock in that number 5 shirt for the All Blacks. He's a man to look out for, especially if he's gonna go up against guys like Eben Etzebeth and obviously Lotte Jager. We will have to see what who Rassie Erasmus picks at lock. But guys, it's a good looking second row that Dave Rennie has chosen. There are some changes in the loose trio for the All Blacks against the Springboks this weekend at Ellis Park, and we've got Tupou Fire and then obviously Luke Jacobson, who was the captain against the Sharks in that game against the All Blacks and the Sharks. And then obviously the All Blacks, they do have their captain and their leader back once again, Ardie Savea, and he's a player to look out for. He's a great player. He's a great ball fetcher as well, as I mentioned earlier, and he can take the All Blacks over the advantage line. He's a strong guy, and he's strong at scrum time as well from the back, and he's a guy to look out for. And I do think the Springboks will have to look out for a guy like Ardie Savea. He's absolutely brilliant. He has been in World Cups as well, and he's got all the experience. And guys, it's a good loose trio that Dave Rennie has chosen here for the match against the Springboks at Ellis Park. Dave Rennie did make some big calls in the backs of the All Blacks for this game against the Springboks, and we've got Cam Roycott back once again. How good was he in the Nation Championship in the first 3 games that the All Blacks played earlier in July? And then we've got at fly-off Ruben Love. How good was he against the Sharks at Kings Park? And he's a man to look out for. He controls the game very well for the All Blacks, and I'm excited to see how it goes up against maybe a guy like Sasa Feinberg from KwaZulu. We will have to wait and see who Rassie Erasmus chooses at fly-off, but that's going to be an epic matchup, and I can't wait to see who comes out on top in the number 10 jersey this weekend at Ellis Park. But guys, Ruben Love is a guy to look out for. He's absolutely brilliant. He knows how to find the gap as well. He controls the game very well for the All Blacks in that number 10 jersey, and his boot is also very good. And guys, it's a great fly-off and the scrum-off that Dave Rennie has chosen for this match against the Springboks. Then guys, the backs that Dave Rennie has chosen are looking absolutely incredible as well. We've got in the midfield Jordie Barrett alongside Quinn Tupaia, and then the wings for this game for the All Blacks will be Josh Moorboy. And what an amazing game that he had at Loftus Versfeld. He scored a couple of good tries in that first half at Loftus Versfeld against the Bulls, and he deserves another shot in that number 11 jersey for the All Blacks. And then on the other side, we've got all the experience, Will Jordan, and he's got all the experience in that number 14 jersey for the All Blacks. And then the man with the dancing feet, we've got Damian McKenzie at the back, at fullback, in that number 15 jersey for the All Blacks. And he's a man to look out for the Springboks. If you are a Springbok player this weekend at Ellis Park, he knows how to find the gap. He's got a great boot on him as well, and he knows how to score some tries as well. Like we saw against the Sharks at Kings Park, he had a couple of good tries there against the Sharks. And guys, it's a good looking team that Dave Rennie has chosen for the first test match against the Springboks this weekend at Ellis Park, and I can't wait to see how they go up against the mighty world champs, the Springboks, this weekend. On the bench for the All Blacks, we've got Asafo Amua, and he was absolutely brilliant in the previous couple of games for the All Blacks against the likes of the Bulls and obviously the Sharks and the Stormers. And then George Bauer, he had an impressive couple of games as well at scrum time. He's a great scrummager, and they will have a tough task at hand against the bomb squad of the Springboks in that second half. But guys, also at the back, we've got Kyle Preston. He has been brilliant for the All Blacks in that number 9 jersey. And from the bench, in that 21 jersey for the All Blacks. But guys, this is the team for the All Blacks against the Springboks at Ellis Park this weekend. Let me know in the comments, what do you make of this All Black team to face the Springboks in the first game, the first test match of the Greatest Rivalry Tour? I would love to hear your thoughts and your comments down below. Guys, I will be doing another video on the Springbok team when Rassie Erasmus announces it, and make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for future Greatest Rivalry and Springbok and All Black content. Guys, thank you for all your support, thank you for your messages down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.